And even though it has been the season finale and I've seen the season finale, I still want to kind of finish out the season of Power. Um, so I'm going to still do separate videos for them, my little review and my thoughts on everything that even led up to this very powerful, albeit I don't know what the hell happened. All I know, I felt like a little kid, like on the playground, telling me, "Gotcha, turn around, gotcha, turn around," because it was crazy. But anyways, I think last time you review, I did episode 7 of season 2. So now what I'm going to review on this particular video is season 2, episode 8, titled "Three Moves Ahead." And my. Ghost and Angela. Angela playing checkers, Ghost playing chess. Checkmate. King me. I'll take your queen. Bishop. Um, so when this episode opens, a crazy ass Lobos, because Lobos is fucking crazy. I mean, there's just no. He's like out his mind, and later on we learn some other interesting things about him that he's actually very well educated. But anyways, Lobos is in some bathhouse, uh, having fellatio performed on him by, as it turns out, some man who male prostitute. His right hand man Javier obviously is his main lover, but turns out Lobos is a cold blooded, cold hearted, dope dealing, drug cartel homosexual. Who saw that coming? Who knew? I knew he was a little eccentric in an Edgar Allan Poe kind of way, tell hard, but who knew? Needless to say, some shit jumped off. This lady that was supposed to be working as a maid or whatever she's called at the bathhouse, she tried to kill Lobos, and Lobos bedded her. He bodied her, boop, with one shot. Unfortunately, his male prostitute had to suffer and take one in the head because old girl Miss Lobos and got old dude. Um, and so Lobos is like in shock because he didn't even get up out the pool he was soaking in. Dude's body is in there and a cloud of blood is forming, and you just sitting there. I guess he's grown used to it and numb to it. We then roll on to Ghost and Tasha handling about their parental duties. He can't help but notice that Tasha, in addition to locking him out of his own home, has also locked him out of his own home safe. So, but I'm like, you so dumb, girl. He got cash for days. You can get into bank accounts or whatever, but he's still going to have money. And so, either way, they talk about taking the kids to the dentist, all this stuff. And then they get to the part about what the hell are we going to do with Lobos and getting a new distributor and all of this. And so basically the plan was to kill Lobos because Ghost basically reveals to him that Angela, it's not about Tommy or getting Tommy, who they believe to be me, Ghost. It's about getting Lobos. And so it's like, let's give them Lobos. And so Tasha's like, I'm down with it. I'm down with it. Cool. Let's work that out. Meanwhile, his sneaky, overzealous girlfriend. Now, let's hop back to the first season real quick. Her boss told her, you can't have romance and be in this job at the same time. Either you're going to be about your career or you're going to be about love, but it can't be both because they're not going to coincide. Unfortunate, but true, especially when you work for the government. Because honestly, when you work for them, if you're damn good at what you do, you can get a bomb ass partnership at some major firm and pretty much go golf all day with clients and let the junior associates handle up. I don't know if that's Angela's ambition or if she's all about just popping off drug dealers, but who knows. Either way, if you saw the last episode, she stole Ghost's phone. She stole Ghost's phone, took it to some spy shop, and had dude set it up so she could get his text messages same time he was getting his. Basically did a splitter or whatever it is off of a burner phone. And dude warned her that it probably wasn't a good idea, but whatever, she's still gonna do it. So the so Ghost lets Tommy know what's up. It's like, we need to get rid of Lobos. And and he's like, I just want out of the life. Now I don't know why Tommy is, and even Tasha, when Tommy finally tells Tasha what's going on, why are you even like surprised that your boy wants out the life? Not everybody can be about the life of dope dealing. It's a dangerous game. Not many survive, and if they do, they end up in prison for life or damn near almost life. I mean, you gotta work harder, not smarter. But Tommy's crazy. He's a little unbalanced, a little ADHD. Kind of a psychopath in a way, but either way, he's like, whatever, we gonna handle up on Lobos and then we gonna get back to business. It's like, dude, I just told you I don't want to be about this life. Go, sometimes you just gotta split all ties. Cause Tasha and Tommy ain't trying to hear that. They dumb. They about their street life. Um, but guess who's back? Big Daddy Kane. Special K is back in his house. It's like Sean, he was at Sean's mom's house, and she was like, what the fuck you doing here? I came back because you asked me to. I'm just like, okay. So either way, the only concern is not about his son. All he wants to know is, does his son know what's up with Ghost Connect? Sean should have been getting all these, it should have been all in his mind about what was going on. So I don't know. Sean just, he's not about that street life. But even with you being educated, you should have known that your father didn't give two fucks about you, basically. Um, Angela, meanwhile, is tracking Ghost like a damn hound dog. I mean, just like a damn tick after a dog. I'm just like, I didn't. But she dumb. I just, honestly, I hate using the term. She's a dumb hoe. Bottom line, she's a dumb hoe. Girl, your ambitious, being overzealous is going to cost you your life. As a matter of fact, it almost did, because Tommy wanted to body you, like, from jump. Cause he can't stand your ass. You think you all that, I love Jamie and I want to get Lobos. I'm looking for ghosts. Oh, girl, shut the hell up. Sometimes I'm just like, maybe y'all should have bodied her off the show. I mean, it might help the storyline. But anyways, she's so stupid. She's standing outside. First of all, if you're trying to be on the sneak and not let your man know that you're following, maybe you should go inside to a quiet place, because everybody hears a police siren. He was in Bali shopping for you, as it turns out. So don't you feel really bad? But the truth of the matter is, we all know Ghost knows that your dumb ass and took his phone and split it so you can get his messages and voicemails and have access to him. He ain't stupid. So meanwhile, the main reason why he was in there is because Lobos and him want to meet. So Lobos didn't contact him through text message or anything. He politely sent one of his foot soldiers in two valleys, and Smooth gave him an address. Job done. So Angela still doesn't know if Jamie is going to be meeting with Lobos. And so, bet. Ghost meets up with Lobos. Lobos has a proposition for him, which basically is, I want you to take over the organization, And so Ghost is like, so you can go out and paint watercolor somewhere and decrease your visibility and increase mine. Let me think about that and get back with you, because I don't know if I want what's behind door number 3, because I know you crazy and not mentally stable. So Lobos is disappointed that I can't believe he don't want this, and he tells his little boy toy Javier, Ghost can't be controlled. He doesn't care about the money, the power, and therefore he cannot be controlled, and therefore he's a liability. And so Javi's like, the precious. That's kind of like how he was. Come on, I can do it. He was like, no, you can't, because Ghost just, it's something about Ghost. So I guess they're gonna try to figure out how to knock off Ghost. Meanwhile, the feds are still organizing for this big, because they know that Lobos is on the ground and that he's here to collect his due from his New York distributor, whom they also still believe is Tommy Patrick Egan, aka Tommy, aka Ghost maybe. Let me stop using that voice. It's so dumb. And so Kay meets up with Dre, his foot soldier, whom I know is Rotimi from Dude from Boss, which, by the way, I did meet him. He's a pretty cool dude. and lets him know that Luis basically wants out of the game, out of Ghost's organization. So Angela and Jamie get home for a night of romance and love because he bought her a very expensive pair of shoes from Bally. I'm like, I wish somebody would give me some Bally's or some Salvatore Ferragamo or some Giuseppe Zanotti's. I Yeah, that would be nice because I see Giuseppe therefore makes the best designer shoes. But thank you, Steve Madden, for making great knockoffs. Anywho, let's digress and get back to the review. So uh, Dre, Kane obviously sends him to try to manipulate Ghost's mind, but I'm like, you do know that Ghost is slicker than your average. I mean, he did lock your ass up for 10 years by setting you up. So him and his wife Tasha. So, anyways, he's like, "Yo, I want out the life, and uh, he was telling him how Kane had laughed to him about the fact that he wanted to, which he did. But he made him was like, dudes like Ghost always want to get off the street. What you want to get off the street for? I'm like, see, that's the thing, that prison mentality. When he left, he was on the street. He comes back and wants to still be. It's like being locked up for 20, 30 years, come back from 1993 and it's 2013 or whatever. You get where I'm going with this. And you decide you still want to do the same stuff when times have changed. And some folk just ain't about their life, okay? So, anyways, Ghost basically was like, get your ass out of here. Um, then there's something else interesting. So the Cuban dude that works for them with like the little tattoo on his neck, whom I think is absolutely delicious, shows up at this lawyer's house, lawyer's office to deliver a package that only he can sign for. And it's Turtle from like Entourage and from like Gabrielle Union's Boo from what is that? Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, the movie version. And so, anyways, he basically was like, dude, I ain't got no money to pay y'all. Y'all get paid when I get paid. Boo, you should have said that. But that's good, though, because you're going to come in handy for Ghost. Because what ends up happening in this episode is that Ghost ends up going to Turtle. I'm going to call him Turtle because his name, I didn't get it, but I know he's a big time attorney, obviously on that Mike Garagos level. So, or even that Johnny Cochran level. But he was like, so he told the Cuban dude, he was like, look, I know you're a Puerto Rican drug dealer and all. He's like, fuck you, I'm Cuban. I'm like, you do know that people don't they all ain't Mexican or Latino, Puerto Rican. They like to be referred to whom they are. To whom they are, just like any of us would. I'm American, I'm black, I'm African American, whatever. So anyway, Ghost comes to him and lets him know, dude, I know about your packages that you be giving to your lovely and now ex-wife to keep her in the comforts of her narcotics and allows you to keep full custody of y'all's daughter. So knowing what I know about you, that's all the trust I need, and you're gonna come in handy. Face all cracked. Because turns out the stuff that you're in, you can get disbarred, dude, bottom line. And let me tell y'all something. Once you get that bar card, that is like getting a get out of free jail card, basically. It's like you want to hold on to that and you want to do everything you can to protect it, just like anyone would want to protect the virginity of their child. I mean, that's what I could equate it to. Once you get that bar license, all that money you done paid, you want to keep that shit. And so Turtle ain't no fool. Meanwhile, Sean and Tasha and Keisha all end up in the same room. Awkward because now Tasha is hidden that Keisha just had. And so, anyway, when Sean leaves the apartment, there's Kane, old Cruddy behind. He is just so cruddy. And when I look at 50 Cent, I'm like, I would love you from the neck down. But you just look cruddy in the face all the time. Like, you always up to no damn good. Which you are, because you be like the 50 Cent version, Curtis Jackson, like be outing his friends and stuff and get in trouble. And Kanan is just the same thing. But either way, he like, yo, I know what's up. What you know? He was, Daddy, I know. Daddy, I know about the Carlton meetup. That's where they gonna meet. So Kane gets this new information, takes it to Luis. Luis is pissed because, Luis feels like he should be higher up in the organization, have access to the person who's their supplier. Uh, I just don't get it though, because I'm like, Luis, you got to be smarter than that. Ghost does all he can to protect you, and he's a real friend to you. I mean, there's just no honor among thieves. Um, he goes to Vladimir, the crazy ass Russian who was tossing rats in croaker sacks on people's faces. Why would you tell him that you are the ones who knocked them off instead of the Albanians? How stupid are you? I would be eager to see. Okay, I did see, but let's just pretend. I'd be eager to see what Vladimir is going to do to y'all, because we now know that y'all are willing to participate in any mean by any means necessary to get it what it is that you want. Don't everybody want what they want? Come on now. So that goes on. Let's see what else happens. Oh Lord. So the feds are continuing to meet because they're getting ready to meet Lobos at this warehouse, however, because Angela is thinking she's 3 steps ahead, watches as Ghost goes into the Carlton, followed by Tommy, and then she calls the feds and says, oh no, I found them. They're at the Carlton. So the feds are like, what? So they end up there. They bust into this hotel room when the smoke clears and the people are being brought out. Oh my god, oh my god. Lobos, and he spits at Angela, which makes me wonder, at that particular time, was Angela the inside woman? Because he said, my little birdie will tell me, and I could have sworn he said she, but maybe he never specified. I don't know, but I felt like maybe Angela was up to something too. I mean, there ain't no honor among thieves either, or honor among when people are power hungry. They'll do whatever they got to do to get it is what they want to get off on their jollies, which is power. And then Tommy comes out, and I love Tommy, even though his language is so freaking foul. He calls her a fucking cunt bitch. Whoa. He was like, you fucking cunt bitch, I'm gonna get you. I know everything. I'm gonna tell everything. And Angela just standing there looking all scared. Then somebody with a body comes out. She thinks, oh my God, it's Jamie. Wait a minute, I need to ID the body. Polo Javier. Because what I find interesting about this is that be careful when you dig a hole or lay out plastic tarp for your enemy. Because what happened was, before Ghost Sam got up there, Lobos decided he was going to take out Ghost. So he got a machete and they put down plastic. But guess what? You ended up getting in the body bag, boo. So you locked up your boy toy, whom you told all you want to hear was yes, F.A., or suck my dick, F.A., or I'm gonna suck your dick. Yeah, he gone. Good luck. Maybe you can get some of that in prison. Meanwhile, Cruddy ass Kane rolls up and sees all this going down and cannot believe that Tommy got arrested. Sean confronts him about this. Were you the one to call the feds to get them set up? He was like, no, it wasn't me. I was like, it wasn't him, Sean, but it could have been, because he bitter. But finally, he tells him that Ghost was the one who set him up. He was the one who took the tail light out when he got busted 10 years ago or 9 years ago, and he know it was him and Tasha. They said it was a woman who made the anonymous tip, and he knows it had to be Tasha and Ghost. I guess he had given him a gun at some point this season. I always felt like when Tasha took Sean to the gun range with her, that at some point Sean was going to have to use that gun, be it on his father or on his Uncle G, as he called him. It's very obvious that 50 Cent is not pleased with the fact that the man that sent him away has more influence over his flesh's blood than he does. So anyways, he tells him, I told you there would come a day when you would have to use it. The time has come. Now I need for you to kill your Uncle Ghost. All right, you hear me, son? And like Dre, it's like, is he really ready for this? I don't think that he's the appropriate person to execute what it is we need done. And he was like, oh no, he ready. So, anywho, Angela, when she discovers that Ghost, wasn't in the hotel room anywhere nearby, because Ghost was standing outside watching her ass, and then she calling to me, Jamie, call me. Girl, you were gonna let your man get arrested because you thirsty. You are so thirsty, Angela. Come on now, girl. So anyway, she calls him again while they're at the bar celebrating. Come to find out the phone is disconnected, and then later on she gets a text from my, hey, had to change my number. Club life. Hmm. So anyway, she all upset and pissed because she really thought she was going to continue to be this superwoman, and she breaks her phone and all dramatic and storms off like a little spoiled brat that she is. But anyways, that concludes my summary. Let me know what I missed, what you liked, what you didn't like. This show is just all that. I would be curious to see where season 3 is going to go, because like I said, the season finale ended very well, and I'm going to talk about that in probably tomorrow. I'll probably try to upload and also try to get Ray Donovan back on deck and complete the Hollywood Divas reviews, because I got to go to the reunion taping and I saw some things that were oh so disturbing. Anywho, that's it. Power. This is a big rich town. Uh, I just come from the poorest parts. Hey. I love that song. I need to download that and add that to my collection. Anywho, have a fabulous night. Diva!